Hello, I am going to show you now how to create a module and assignments within your Canvas course. As you know, if you've seen any of my other videos, I have a Word document where I have screenshots and step-by-step instructions written out. If you would like that, go ahead and comment that you would like it. Give me your email address and I'm happy to email you that Word document. All right, here we go. So I'm going to go to the dashboard and I'm going to select the course that I want to add my assignment or modules to. All right, I've selected it. Okay, now there are different ways that different people like to do their Canvas accounts. Some like to just go here and create their assignments. You can just go up to the top and click on assignments, and you can just begin creating your assignment there. You can also create your assignment here and then link it to a module here on the side. So you have some options. I'm going to show you how to create a module and then link to assignments, creating it all in the same place basically. I think it might be a little easier to just create with a module and then create the links that way instead of creating the assignments and doing the adverse. So I'm going to show you how to do it that way. All right, so we're going to click on module. I want you to also notice, if you're new to Canvas, that when you look here on the side, there are some items that have an I with a slash through it. If it has an I with a slash through it, that means students cannot see these items. They cannot see them. The items that don't have an I with a slash through it are visible to students. Now remember, if you're wanting to see what students are able to see on their account, here on the right side, you can always click on Student View and you can see what students are seeing when they go to your Canvas class. Now I'm going to click on modules, back to setting that up. All right, I'm going to click on this plus module here. All right, I've got to name my module. This is going to be about resumes. So I'm going to be creating a unit about resumes. I don't want it to go live right now, so I'm going to say lock it until, I'm going to say tomorrow, the 21st at 5 o'clock. I'm going to add module. And you can see there, it's got it written down on the bottom when it's going to go live. All right, now I just need to start uploading my assignments and links to my module. If I go here on the side, I can override my 5 o'clock tomorrow plan, and I can just publish it now if I want to. I don't want to do that, but I could. You could click it, and when it's green, it's published. All right, here's a little plus here. We're going to talk about that in just a moment, and then we have the 3 dots, and you see you have some options under the dots. You can move things, duplicate. You can share it to the Commons if you want it to go public because you're super proud of the module you created. All right, but instead of doing those items, I'm just going to go to the plus, and I'm going to show you how to add things to your assignments. All right, so I've got add. I want to add an assignment to this. Now, if you look here, I have a lot of different things I could be adding. I'm going to be adding an assignment right now for the purposes of an example. So I'm just going to click assignment. All right, if I want to do a new assignment, I could click new assignment, and I could just label it resume fun. Okay, so I'm just going to create that, and I'm going to say add item. All right, and it threw it in there. Now, you probably noticed that I had some assignments in there just now. Here's how I link them. I add plus. Okay, I say I want to do an assignment. I want to add an assignment. I'm just going to select resume basics. I'm going to add the item, and boom, there it is. I can do it again. So I clicked on the plus. Sorry, let me do that again. I clicked on the plus here. And then I go to the side and I select resume step 2. That's the assignment I want to add. And I add the item. And boom, there it is. It's all under the same module. Isn't that nice? So you're just linking things. So now when my students look at the account, rather than looking through all the individual assignments, they could look for the unit, the module unit, and then click on all the linked items within that. So it's a little more organized for those of you that like to organize things. All right, so now I want to work on this assignment. I want to fix it up. So I'm just going to click it. Resume fun, I clicked it. Well, when I get here, there's nothing in here because this assignment hasn't been previously set up. So I'm going to go to edit. All right, now in the large box here, this is where my instructions would go. I can copy paste these from a Word document. I can add links here. I could make a YouTube video in here where students could click, be redirected. I've got to select how many points I want this assignment to be worth. It's going to be in my assignment group. I'm going to display it as points. Okay, I've got to pick my submission type here. Group assignments. I really haven't used grouping. I know it's an option, but I have not done it. Peer reviews, if you wanted peers to provide feedback on this assignment to students. Anonymous grading, graders cannot view student names, all right? And then here's like my favorite part. So you can choose who you want to assign it to, all right? So I'm going to just assign it to my 12th grade ELA. I don't need every student in the whole school to have access to this. Okay, and I got to pick when it's due. I'm going to say that it's due tomorrow at 5 o'clock. No, because I made my module go live at 5. All right, I'm going to give them 1 hour to do this. Say 6 o'clock. You got to have it done, kids. All right, so I'm going to say 6 o'clock. I'm going to say it's available from, remember my module isn't available until 5 o'clock. So I'm going to say this is available for 55 minutes from 5:05 p.m. until, I'm going to give them till 6 o'clock, remember? Oops. So it's nerve-wracking when you're typing in front of people here, even if it's just on a video. All right, so there you go. I've got it all outlined. I'm just going to go down here and click Save. Now, if I click Save and Publish, it goes live right now. If you want to do that, go for it. If you don't, just click Save. All right, so there's my assignment. I've got it all set up. It says they're submitting nothing, because that's what I selected there. So if you want them to select, if you want them to submit something, then you have to select exactly what it is you want them to be uploading. All right, so I'm going to go back to modules. Okay, and now you can see my assignment has been edited, and it's here. So I can go to this plus sign. I can keep adding all kinds of things to this assignment. I can click on discussions, got all these discussions. I can add them, and boom. It is now added. You can see I did this discussion before, and that's why it has the green circle and it's been published, because it was from the past. All righty. But I could always add a new one. I could always create a new discussion. See, new topic. All right, so we're going to do resume analysis. We're going to look at different resumes there. Add item. All right, so there's a discussion, resume analysis. I'm going to click it. I'm going to edit it. Show you how to do that. I'm going to go up here to edit. All right, so now this would be my instructions for the discussion. Again, you could provide links, video links. All right, attachment, I can put directions here if I want students to have a certain format they're using. Maybe I want them to download a piece of paper and then type into that paper and upload it somewhere. But keep in mind, you can only do one file here at a time. It's kind of annoying. So what I've done in the past is I'll also put things in announcements. Also another area where you can upload files, and I'll show you that in a moment. All right, so under the options, allow threaded replies. This just means that students can continue replying underneath a comment. So let's say that Freddie makes a comment and then Oscar and Eliza also reply. They can do that underneath. All right, so I'm going to say allow threaded replies. I'm going to say that they must post before they see other people's. So this is extremely important for those of you that get nervous about cheating in cyberspace. You want to make sure that students can't see other students' responses prior to posting their own. Click it. All right, so you've got podcast feed, graded. Yes, I want to grade that, and I want to allow people to like it. Kids like to like things these days. All right, only graders can like. That would mean only I can like. I'm going to say yes. Or I could sort by likes, and if it gets the most likes, then it's at the top. I don't know, a virtual popularity contest. That sounds like high school. All right, so here, this is a discussion, a group discussion. No, unless I wanted to build groups, I could. Got to put in my points. All right, it's going to go in assignments. Do I want to require peer reviews? Probably not. And I got to figure out when it's due. So my last assignment was due, remember, they had like 55 minutes to do it. I'm going to say this one is due at 5:55 tomorrow. Dun, 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 done. All right, so I'm going to say it's available. Remember, my module doesn't go live until 5 o'clock. So I'm going to say it's available from 5:02 until, I said it was due at 5:55. So I'm going to say that it is due until 5:54. Done. All righty, now I'm going to save it. Oops, block date cannot be before due date. Oh, whoops. All right, so you saw me make a mistake. That's good. Hopefully it's helpful. Everybody makes them. All right, well, now it doesn't like me. It's super mad. All right, so I'm going to put 56 there. And, oh, gee, now I'm a real mess. All right, so 556 is when it's going to lock. All righty, save. Takes a second sometimes with the internet. Look at our virtual world. All right, I'm going to go back to my modules. I'm going to check it's in there. And look at that. There it is. I haven't set these up. That's why there's nothing down here. And this one's already published. Now, if I want to get rid of it, I can just click remove. Yes, and it's gone. All right, now I can also see my assignments because I created 1, 2, 3 assignments here. I can go to assignments, click it. I can scroll down and there's the assignments that I've been creating. They're here in assignments. I can also go to discussions. Remember, I just created a discussion in that module. And I can see all my discussions at the same time. So here's resume analysis, the one we just created, and there it is. See how it's not published yet because it's not green? All right, look at you. One step at a time, you've got this. You're doing it. Well done. Goodbye.